why would we insert code where it's not already there to allow for freestanding warehouses, low-paying jobs, low number of jobs?
Can I answer the question? I got it. You have said it many times.
Okay, I just want to be clear with everybody. One last point.
Why would we allow big warehouses with low-paying jobs and lots of trucks in our jewel property? Did I sum that up?
And I want to know how many people here, by hands, want to change the code to allow freestanding warehouses?
Okay, do you want me to answer the question before we run out of time?
See any hands?
Can I see hands? Does anybody want to anybody here tonight? So is it 100% here tonight that do not want to change code?
Right. So
So if you want freestanding to change codes and freestanding warehouses, please raise your hand. So that's 100% that don't want to change code?
Yep.
All right. Then, sorry. Mr. Mayor, please.
I'm assuming you did not want me to answer your question.
Please explain why to allow it other than, this quickie
It's
time
okay.
for the developer.
Saying we have to allow it to sell it. I don't believe it.
This is a developer who is willing to constrain what they're doing here, here,
Oh, there you go, Jim.
there. Provide the city resources the city wouldn't get through any other venue to restore recreational and historic sites.
We don't know
In
that.
exchange, they're asking for the ability to put commercial activities in here that they believe are necessary to generate the revenue to make the rest of this possible. Well, I'm not a businessman, they are. They're coming in here with their money. This is estimated to be between $500 million and $1 billion in dollars. That's the price they're looking in there. That's above the cost of the land. And so this is the question before the Planning Commission now, and that'll be the question before the council when they get it. Are we willing to make this exchange to get all the rest of it and all this, or are we willing to gamble on the next developer who then is not obligated to this, has not signed an MOU with this, and can put commercial activities all through here, not 1 million square foot warehouses. They can't do that anyway. They've asked for 400,000 in this area. And so the question is, are we willing to acquiesce to the developer right there to get what we want through here and the resources to do that? Well, that's what your planning commission and council are going to grapple with. That's the decision they're going to make. And at the end of the day, if they come up with an answer that the developer says, I just can't make this work commercially, okay, then they will walk away. Now, at some point in time, because this is the third good offer that's been given on this land, the current owners, then we run a risk, and it's a risk that we have to decide if we're going to take. They can challenge us about making their property unusable. And this goes into some of the stuff Mr. Carver's talked about. But those are decisions that we have to make. Your deliberative bodies have to make those decisions. And this, I wanted you to have the current information, accurate information. They are not asking to put warehouses here. They're asking to put medium-sized warehouses. Since Amazon is 1 million square feet, and they're building up to 1.4 million square feet in the area now, I think 400,000 probably fits as a medium-sized warehouse. I think the million ones are the city busters. That's what they're asking. Why would we do that? Well, if we think that in the end we gain benefit from it. Now, some of those other things that can take place, don't think there won't be any trucks here when somebody builds here. Don't think we can do something that says there just aren't going to be trucks here. That's probably going to happen. Now, are there things that we can do to help mitigate some of that? Absolutely. We're looking at traffic issues right now. One of the things we're looking at is light timing. When do trucks make noise? When they're gearing up and gearing down? Well, first of all, for the stuff that's over here, if we can get it off on Wharf Road, then people in Edmonds Village don't even hear that stuff anymore. Then it's gone, and that's not even a factor for them anymore. If we time lights on Center Drive, where at 10 o'clock at night go to nothing but flashing yellows, those trucks really aren't any louder than a car when they just drive by. It's when they slow down, it's when they use their jack brakes, or when they're shifting gears is when they make all the noise. And so there's a lot of things we're looking at. How do we mitigate that? But that is the question that your deliberative bodies, planning commission and council, have to answer. And obviously some over here tonight, and you're hearing what you have to say. Other questions? We got a couple minutes left. Sir?
Mayor and the city, I want to thank you for the amount of work you've dedicated to this. I'm usually, in my experience on your side, being attacked for a position. Mr. Dresser, whom I heard speak earlier tonight, I think really placed the macro question before the city. It's pretty clear that people in this room don't want the outcome that appears inevitable. When I was an administrator or a senior exec opposing a popular position, I could make an excellent argument. In fact, I have to admit I'm a recovering attorney, which means I'm probably even worse than people who are currently practicing, so my apologies for that. But I think we are at a tipping point in our community. I think the sense of the room, Mayor, is that what you wish and what the city government wishes is not what the community wishes. The community is not looking for restoration of that space, historical, as good as it would be. What it wants is no truck traffic. What it wants is quality of life protected. Now, it's as an attorney, and there's always a government attorney, deputy district attorney, deputy attorney general, and an Army JAG. And I'm going to speak lawyer to lawyer. I would love an attorney representing this town to fight for that position. Not to reduce noise, not to reduce gearing, backup, warning bells and so forth, but actually to fight for the people in this city for the quality of life. Now that puts you guys in a tough position because you need revenue, you need to advance business, you need to advance growth, and so you're in a sticking point. My recommendation to you, as an old guy who's been in your chair, is fight the good fight. Don't empty the coffers, hiring, endless legions of attorneys in real estate property and rezoning. But fight the good fight for the citizens who are asking you to do it. If it can't be done, it can't be done. I know I was in trouble when I held to my guns, because I could make a logical argument why we should go forward with something that the people we represent didn't want. And my organization paid a huge price for that. And I see you at that point of decision. And it's not a matter of details. The question is, will you do this? It's not a matter of square footage and zoning. It may come down to permitting because you have authority there. You have authority throughout this. You have moral authority. You have a few statutory advantages. You have the advantage of being a city government. And you have the advantage of having people behind you if you fight for them. And it'll take guts. It'll take changing your current position, all of which is hard. But that is my question to you. Are you willing to fight for what is being represented to you as public interest? Even though you can make a great case to advance business, improve revenue, and hope that the thing doesn't blow up again. That's the question.